Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Man, what the fuck is going on with this if we don't like it, tear it down, mob mentality, mob rule, bullshit? I thought we were adults. I was wrong. My bad. I'm thinking this whole time that we're a bunch of adults here. Because I thought adults don't throw tantrums. Now, of course, an adult's tantrum is going to be more severe than a child's, but it's a tantrum nonetheless. You got these Confederate statues being torn down and some having their heads cut off. And what is this? That's not how you get things done. You can stop with the fucking, oh, we're emotional and mad bullshit. That was weeks ago. Nobody's this mad this long over something like that. Get the fuck over it. You want these statues taken down, go through it, go about it the right way. Vote the people in these towns and these cities. If you don't want them, vote them down. Have them taken down by the city department. You know, that's how things work. If something's wrong with the city, they have city workers that come out and take care of it. You know, grass needs to be cut, something needs to be repainted, something needs to be taken down. You go through the proper channels. You don't just decide, well, we don't want this, and you fucking destroy it. The Carolina Panthers had to take down their statue in the front of the stadium in fear of it being destroyed. Like I've said before, I've never seen such support for such bad behavior. People just condoning this bullshit. Well, it's because they're mad. Okay, we get mad all the time. That doesn't mean you can tear shit up. Have it taken down the right way. If you don't like these Confederate soldiers and whoever these people are, get rid of it the right way. You don't just rip them down because you're fucking mad. And again, where were you before? You got the army taking down statues and changing names on bases. These fucking social monkey see, social monkey do bullshit. It's a knee-jerk reaction. They're doing it out of emotion. They're doing it because everyone else is doing it and they don't want to be called the R word. That's why they're doing it, not because it's right. Not because of what it symbolizes. And I'm so sick of people, oh, well, when they see these statues, it invokes pain. Pain? Shut the fuck up. I wouldn't be surprised if most people didn't even know who the fuck those people were. And if they know their name, they don't know why they're up there or what they did. You've seen those videos where they hit the street and ask regular, everyday Americans, who's this? Show them a picture. Who's this? Who's that? And there's like recent people they should know, not someone who died hundreds of years ago. They don't even fucking know that. But they're just doing it because everyone else is doing it. They don't care. It's like you fake ass protesters. You don't care. You're just doing it because it's fashionable. It gets you out of the house. It gets you out of shelter in place. You act like a bunch of fucking kids. A bunch of kids. You can't tear it down just because you don't like it, no matter what it is. And you've had how many years to do it? How long have these statues been up? How long have these military bases been named after these people? Now you give a fuck? June 2020, you give a fuck? It shows that you don't give a fuck, because if you did, you would have done something a long time ago. Speaking of Confederate images, Bubba some shit, the sole black NASCAR driver, has flexed his victimhood muscle and gotten NASCAR to ban Confederate flags from NASCAR events. Again, where the fuck were you? Where were you a long time ago? Why is this a problem now? What's Mississippi gonna do? And he's out there with a t-shirt, I can't breathe. Speaking of, they released the body cam footage. Uh-oh. Now, I haven't had time to look at it all, but from what I've read, it's not looking good. Not looking good. So you got this fool out there with his t-shirt, I can't breathe. This is a big day for me. This is the most important race of my life. Why? Are the hopes and dreams of black people riding on your shoulders? Man, please. So these professional capitulators said, okay, no problem. No more Confederate flags at any event, any NASCAR event. And just to put a little cherry on top, just to put a little capitulation cherry on top of this pandering Sunday, we're going to give you a brand new car. That's right, you get a brand new car. And it had a black and white hand joining together on the hood of the car. Like the scene from Predator where Dylan meets up with Arnold. And, you know, they go like this, they clasp their hands together in the air, and you see their biceps. What's wrong, Dylan? CIA has you pushing too many pencils. Remember that scene? That's what it looks like. That's what's on the hood of the fucking car. So you cooked up this story and threw us in the meat grinder. Sorry. It's one of my favorite movies. Anyway, so they have this image painted on the hood of the car. Then it says on the side, Black Lives Matter. Stop it. He drove in a fucking Black Lives Matter car? Are we going to start seeing these on shelves in toy stores where you can get your Bubba the driver in his Black Lives Matter car? Man, stop this shit. They're just doing it because of pressure. That's all, not because it's right. A Black Lives Matter car. Holy shit. And speaking of, Black Lives Matter, police brutality, here's some police brutality, here's some cop brutality. Can you believe that they canceled cops? That's right, bad boys, that shit. They canceled it after 30-some years. 31 years on the air, they canceled it because of this bullshit. They say they want unity. What unites people more than an episode of Cops? You can sit down and see all colors of the rainbow get arrested. I've seen it all. White, black, brown, yellow, red, and any other colors out there we haven't discovered yet. They all get it on Cops. They all get the cameraman and the officer running behind him. He's jumping the fence. We've all seen that shit. We've all seen him pull out some drunk piece of shit from a car. I seen one where the cops walked in a bathroom at a bar and this little Mexican dude is snorting coke off the top of a urinal. How disgusting. You ever seen those episodes where they pat some dirty fucker down with no gloves? Come on, man. That shit's gross. But you talk about unity. I've sat in rooms, especially younger, my party days. I've been over at my buddy's house. Man, we got a damn Tongan friend, we got mixed friends, we got black friends, we got white friends and Mexicans. We got the damn Rainbow Coalition in that living room, all sitting around watching Cops. And they canceled it. Not because of bad ratings, not because, it's too violent for TV, but because of this bullshit. They canceled Cops. Literally, cancel culture. What is this? This world they want us to live in does not sound like fun. It does not. Sounds like a bunch of division and a bunch of rules. And if you don't follow them, you will be destroyed. Another stupid ass thing I saw. They had some poster of these sports icons. For some reason, they had Martin Luther King on there too, even though he didn't play sports. But maybe they had to add some credibility to it. I don't know. But it's Martin Luther King, Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, and Colin Kaepernick. What? And of course, they had the picture on there of him with an afro. There you go. He's really black now. Look at his hair. Colin Kaepernick. That's who you put on there? You dare to say that Colin Kaepernick can hold a candle to those fucking icons? So let me get this straight. Judging by your stupid poster you put together, you are putting Colin Kaepernick, who was a quarterback in the NFL in the 2000s, you're putting him on the same level as Jesse Owens, who was in the 1936 Olympics with Hitler looking down on him from the stands. That's what you're doing. What? You put this fucking idiot, this Lord of the Woke, this dumbass, this mediocre athlete who did nothing at all. He was a quarterback of color who was given millions of dollars in adoration by all colors of fans. Nobody's waiting outside of his practice with signs that have words that start with an N and end with an R. No one's allowed to call this man names, throw shit at him. Just Colin, sign this. Colin, I love you, man. You're my favorite. Colin, you're awesome. Please, you're great. He didn't have to enter from the back door to events. Are you kidding me? Colin fucking Kaepernick on the same poster as Jesse Owens. And if you don't know who that is, you better pause this and get your Google on. Muhammad Ali, the man who gave up his title for what he believed? What the fuck did Colin Kaepernick give up because he believed? What does he believe? Because he knelt down? I'm telling you, that was a fucking PR campaign that got out of control. He was playing like shit. Nobody cared. He wasn't getting those fat contracts and endorsements, so him and his fucking agent hatched this plan. That's my belief. Then it took on a life of its own. You got this fool on a poster with Muhammad Ali, who really did make change, who really did make strides in the sports world and socially, who opened the door for this fucking idiot to do the dumb shit that he does. And you put him on a poster with those icons? What more do you need to know? Did we forget that Pelosi had on fucking kente cloth? Man, stop the ride. Stop it right now. Let me off. Because this shit is getting out of control way too fast. You're canceling TV shows. You made a Black Lives Matter car? Where was all of this 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago? Where was it? It's all bullshit. It's all smoke and mirrors. Where's Toto to pull back the curtain so we can see what's really going on? A Black Lives Matter car. No more this. No more that. Tear that down. No approval. No proper channels. Just tear it down. Cuz I'm mad. What is this shit? Where is law and order? You should not be allowed to destroy public or private property. Period. That's not a protest. That's a crime. And if you are protesting, the fuck you protesting for? Where are all the other racial groups protesting. Is America perfect? Hell no. Nothing is. But we're the closest thing on this planet. I don't know what's going on other planets. Jupiter, Saturn, I don't know. I'm sorry, is Jupiter a planet? Or Pluto? What was that shit? Anyway, I don't know what's going on other planets. But on this one, America is the best. Period. And for us to shit on it like that is ridiculous. Black Lives Matter to who? They canceled cops. Man, let me hop in this rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Make sure you get your Jericho Green notification tone link in the description box. They're just $1.29. Help your boy stay independent. Also, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.